Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Guys, first of all, I uploaded a super late Call of Duty video, so if you're one of those people that likes both those kinds of videos or just watches all my videos, be sure to go check that out. And this is actually the second game with Bobby Wagner, all the way up to a 99. Again, my boy Easy donated him to me in yesterday's MUT video. Shout out to him again, man. This car is an absolute beast. You guys will see it in this game. He does end up making a couple more plays. You'll see him making a lot of plays. Obviously, you know, he's my user. You guys are going to see a lot of picks. Hopefully some sacks, a lot of tackles. You know, you guys will see that stuff right there. Eric Reed got them stone hands and bouncing right off his hands. We do force him to a 4th and 7. He does end up punting. So, Jacoby Jones, let's do some work. Oh, okay. Tried to hurdle, and I just stood in the same spot. I just jumped up and down. I don't know what that was. 1st and 10, we do take off with Russell Wilson, get down for safety, and no way we're going to fumble on our first drive, especially after getting a clutch stop like that. C.J. Anderson, that dude's been pissing me off lately, man. I don't know what it is about him. I just need him for chemistry, and it sucks because I like the Garrett Blount a lot better than C.J. Anderson, but I needed Anderson for the chemistry to get +1 speed and a bunch of extra stats on Russell Wilson, Mike Wallace, and then also James Harrison, Bob Sanders. Just a lot of good stats come out of that chemistry, and it sucks that I have to use C.J. Anderson. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. I'm a pass-heavy guy anyways. Right here, 3rd and 10. Oh, that was risky, but that was a really good pass by Russell to squeeze that one in there. 1st and 10, rolling out to the left, looking deep. We end up chucking it up. And McCaffrey, I stuttered, but anyway, it is swatted away. So 2nd and 10, we roll out to the right. We looking for somebody. We do find Odell Beckham Jr. in between about 3 people. Found the one spot in the zone that was free. 1st and 10, we hit Terrell Pryor. He doesn't get into my offense that much anymore. But right there, I guess he shows up, makes a nice play. Is right there. C.J. Anderson does get us the first down, 2nd and 1 very easily from the 7-yard line. Now we need to make a play. We end up finding Mike Wallace. He does get us inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. So now we're just looking to punch it in, and Jimmy Graham does just that by jumping over top. I don't know what was up with Jimmy Graham this game, but the name on the back of his jersey wouldn't show up. I don't know what that was. That's just some sort of bug. I remember before the game I was messing with my tight ends. I may have just glitched something. I don't know what it was. He went back to normal. A game I played later today, but for this game, I don't know what his deal was. He just didn't have a name tag. And right here, 3rd and 2, Navarro Bowman coming up clutch at the interception. That Navarro Bowman, man, I love that card. It's the motivator with +2 tackle. And I was kind of scared about him because I was like, well, shit, I mean, he really doesn't have good coverage, but he plays like an absolute monster. I don't know what it is about him. One of my favorite linebackers I've used as we fire a dots to Emmanuel Sanders, and we do end up getting into the end zone. He ends up diving, completely missing, and we do make our PAT to go up 14-0 in the 2nd quarter with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. So now he's back on offense trying to run the ball. He ain't having that, or we ain't having that. He is having that. Anyway, 2nd and 11, Jimmy Graham does end up finding his way forward for about 12, 13 yards. You guys saw at the beginning, his team was not that great, but this dude had a solid little scheme. You know, it was nothing too crazy, but I think my team is starting to overwhelm him a little bit. A lot of speed on the defensive side, a lot of hit power. I think is starting to intimidate him at least a little bit. Obviously, my team, if you got no scheme, your team is worth nothing. So, I mean, I like to think I have a scheme. Is right here. We send some edge heat, and we do get there. James Harrison forces that one out. And then 4th and 11, just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? We end up undercutting that route. I sent some pressure out the left side, and I kind of just undercut that, hoping that he was going to gun it. And I just was hoping for an animation. And then we chuck it up. Ed McCaffrey, get big one time. He does, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Ed fucking McCaffrey. What a catch, man. 21-0. That Ed McCaffrey, man, he's a beast. I mean, I'm so glad that I got him. He's awesome. I mean, I don't know what it is, but the 6'5", just having a receiver like that in your offense is so deadly. Even if I don't use him all that much, he's just great to have like that wild card. Like, oh, I can throw it up to him at any time. You got to make sure you're ready for it. That was Mel Blount, and he ends up just shitting on him. So now this dude's back on offense. 24 seconds left in the half. 4th and 1, he catches me off guard. Really good play. I thought he was going to pass. He ends up running right up the middle. I was not ready for it. So 18 seconds left. He looking. He does find an out route, and I really don't care at this point. He's already in field goal range. So I'm like, if you want to throw out routes, go ahead. It's not going to get you into the end zone. Right here, we're playing Faggy. Just not letting him get anything, and it's working. 2nd and 2, we do get the sack. Deshaun Shedd comes down and does end up getting it, and he does call a timeout and take his field goal with about 2 seconds left on the clock. I do just run it. I run it into halftime, and then C.J. Anderson coming out of half. I forgot to put my little halftime slide in there, but anyway, C.J. Anderson comes out of half and makes a huge run for us. As I'm saying that I don't like him, he ends up breaking a huge run for us, and he's solid. You know, as a clocking back, he'll get me yards. It's just I don't know. I don't feel that comfortable with him. I don't know what it is. But 1st and 10, Russell Wilson looking, try to find C.J. Anderson. That's another negative he can't catch. 2nd and 10, we run with Anderson, but he does get us another solid 7-8 yards right there. So CJ Anderson doing work. 6 for 65, definitely not a bad day. As 3rd and 3, we do take off, and we slide just before Ezekiel Ansah can hit us. I thought he ran past us. I don't know what that was. 1st and 10, we do hand it off to Anderson. That's why he pisses me off sometimes. Ends up fumbling, and of course, the one thing that could have happened is a fumble that would have got this man back in the game. I wasn't really passing or making sure I wasn't making any stupid reads passing. So, I mean, I was at least going to get a field goal and waste some clock, but he does end up getting a lucky fumble. And 21-3, obviously, game's still in hand, but, it's a little less in hand now. Of course, 3 scores is going to be hella hard to come back from with this defense just feasting out there, just stripping shit. Bobby Wagner making tackles like that in the open field. We're going to be just fine. As 3rd and 11, Jonathan Cyprien. Wow, I can't remember if I used it that one, so I'm not going to hit it. I'm not going to hit the, just throw right at me, whatever. Anyway, Jonathan Cyprien does end up getting the interception, and we back on offense, and we doing work. Oh, well, Wally does end up getting us a nice gain right there. This game is pretty much in the books. There ain't no way I'm going to waste this and, let this guy get back in this game. We just kind of having fun right now, just running with Russell, just doing work and just seeing what we can do for the highlight reel. And right there, we do find Emmanuel Sanders in the back of the end zone for an easy touchdown. 28-3 is the score. And this is well out of hand, obviously. I mean, this game is just well out of hand. I can't really say much else. This game is pretty much over. It's up to him whether he wants to score for pride or just run the clock out. I doubt he's going to run the clock out as he is coming out passing. Looking to run with Favre. He does end up getting the first down. I try to strip him, but Chris Cummins just slows down, lets him run out of bounds. 1st and 10, he does run it. So, I don't know, maybe he is trying to run the clock out. 1 minute and 37 seconds left. He runs again. And, he's not really running clock, but he's running a couple of times. It's right there. I just left the middle wide open. At this point, it doesn't really matter to me. 1st and 10, Thomas Rawls does end up taking off, getting him in a couple yards, about down to the 21. 2nd and 8, he's looking with Favre, rolling out to the left. Really nothing he can find, as I have like 3 people on Freeman. That seemed like that was the guy he was going to a lot, so I just manned up a bunch of people on him. Is right there. Somehow, looks like Alshon Jeffrey comes up with that catch, and 1st and goal, he's looking with Favre, and he ends up getting sacked. It looks like Geno Atkins. So 2nd and goal, he looking, trying to get a touchdown for pride, like I said before, inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal, he looking, 14 seconds left and counting down. He almost gets sacked. That should have been a pick, but it was not. So 4th and goal, what does he do? He dots me up. I can't really say much else. He dotted me up and got into the end zone. 28-10. Obviously, there's not much else he can do. He just wanted to get a touchdown. So I end up just, if he wants to, go down the field and try to score, I'm just going to chuck it up one last time, and Mike Wallace is not able to come down with it, but we do come out with the dub anyway. So I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to look out for the next one. Also, like I said, I did drop a Call of Duty video last night. If you guys have not caught up on my CFM with my boy Nemo, be sure to go watch those videos. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.
Tell me like a Hellcat.